Hi everyone, it's Angie the Craftnado, and I'm here today going to do a little whip and chat with you guys. And for the first time in forever, I'm going to be able to show you some of the things I finished. This is going to be stuff I finished last week while I was up north, because I did take a few small projects with me to do. Just because I wasn't able to work on any of my big projects that I worked on all through the month in August. So I did take a few little things to work on that I completed. And then also I'm going to show you the two big diamond paintings that I was able to finish in August. I'm not going to go through and show you guys everything that I worked on, because the progress on some of them is like not even, you probably wouldn't even remember from seeing what portion I had finished till now. So I'm just going to show you my two finishes. I did get a lot done on a lot of other canvases, but I got two 100% finished, so I was happy about that. I'm very close on a couple more. So I plan on continuing to peck away at those just in my off time, downtime from working on other things. So let's get right into it. The first thing I did last week while I was up north, after I show you all my projects that I worked on, we'll do a little whip and chat, and then I'm also going to announce the details for my 1,000 subscriber giveaway. So yay! We'll get that going and underway. So the first thing that I finished last week while I was up north is I made this adorable little wood, it's a wood sign that says trick or treat. This is for my daughter Emily, and it does come with a, what's this stuff called? Twine rope for hanging this sign up on your door or your wall or wherever. So I'm going to give that to her for her house. And so that's the one thing that I finished. The other thing that I finished while I was up north was this partial special drill diamond painting. Look at that sucker sparkle. And I love the way it turned out. I loved all of this. This flower and this flower are mostly marquee, clear marquees, and I think it just turned out really, really pretty. So that was a fun one to work on. The other thing that I did while I was up north, and the thing that took up like 90% of my time when I was up there, was I was crocheting. I crocheted my head off. So I finished my blanket that I was making for my great nephew. That was for his birthday, and his birthday was Sunday, so I already gave that to him. But then I also started and got fairly far into this blanket for my granddaughter for her birthday. So it's going to be these colors, and what I'm doing with this one is I am, the center is going to be this teal color in the center, and then it's got this mustard stripe, a gray stripe, a navy stripe, and a cranberry stripe, and then it'll repeat it on this end. So it'll go from teal, mustard, gray, navy, burgundy at the end. So you can see I'm almost finished with it. I'm on the gray, the second gray right now. So after that, I'll just have the navy and the burgundy to finish up on that. And it is quite wide. It's quite a wide blanket. I think I did it 70 stitches wide. So it's probably going to end up being something where she can use it either way. She can use it either lengthways or, crossways. So that is that, and I had to get started on this because her birthday is the 7th, so I needed to get that going, and I did get a fair amount finished. So I'm in, let's say, 7 skeins in on my 8th skein in on that. So I'm more than more than halfway finished because I've got 10 skeins total that are going into this blanket. And this ended up being a freaking expensive blanket. They're $10.99 a skein for that yarn. I did get it on sale, but not a magnificent sale. Still ends up being like almost $100 blanket. So, but it's beautiful. I love that yarn. I love working with that yarn. It's so soft and it just comes through your hook so nicely. So this is my first canvas that I finished for, well, actually it's the second one I finished, but this is the first one I'm showing you that I finished during the month of August. And I don't know if you'll remember, but when the month began, I had only 1 1/2 sections done on this diamond painting. So I actually, this is a 50 by 60 centimeter. So I actually did the majority of this diamond painting during the month of August. So yes, I did finish it and I think it looks magnificent. Now this is from Treasure Studios Art. It's called Maleficent by Lizzie Falcon. And this is available in larger sizes, but I don't think you need the larger sizes. I think that it turned out really, really well. You'd probably have less pixelation here in these color transfers and a little less pixelation in her face if you did do a larger size. But I think that it looks great, and maybe in her collar here. But I think I'm very, very happy with it, and I don't think I would even bother with a larger size, especially because, I mean, this isn't a piece that you're exactly going to hang up in your house or anything. I mean, maybe for Halloween, but for what it is, I didn't think it needed any bigger of a size. So I'm very happy with the way that turned out. This is in the old round drills that TSA used to have that were the 2.5 millimeter drills, so they're smaller than your average round drill, which is 2.8 millimeters. They don't sell those anymore, and I absolutely love, love, love the round drills that were the 2.5 millimeter. And I think I've said this before, but I'm going to say it again. If anybody has any old kits that they would want to destash from Treasure Studios Art that have the small drills, I would definitely be interested in purchasing those. So if there's anything that you don't want that you'd like to get rid of that have the old drills, let me know. Think of me because I would happily take those off your hands for you. But that is the first finish that I had for the month of August. The other one that I finished was the absolutely magnificent Alice and Snow White from Craftably. Now this is the older version. There is a new version. This is by Jasmine Beckett Griffith, and it is a 24 by 32 inch, so it's quite large. This is the old version. The new version that's available on their site for purchase right now has more colors. This has 51 colors, and I believe the new one has significantly more than that. And I believe they've done some changes in the charting of the faces so that this dark part between their eyes isn't so prevalent. And so that's one thing to keep in mind if you are interested in this diamond painting. But this is how big it is. And I think the charting was just beautiful on this. The folds of the dresses, the way the colors come together, I think looks magnificent. I think the way that those colors blend and fade together is just, I think it looks just out of this world. Even on the tights, the way the colors are shaded, I think just looks great. The raccoon looks great. Just very happy with the way this turned out. I think it just, the colors all blend so well. It's amazing. It turned out amazing. So I'm really happy with that. And so that is the other diamond painting that I finished for the month of August while I did no starts. But that being said, the month of August is over and we are done with August. And now Dun, da, da, dun. I can finally start a new painting. Oh yeah. And I'm going to start all the things, you guys. I have cross-stitch stuff that I'm going to start. I'm going to start my Josephine wall canvases that I got from Diamond Painting Deutschland and from Uniquely Yours Down Under. You'll see those in a WIP and chat. And I'm going to start this beauty. Today is September 1st. So I'm going to get started on this absolutely gorgeous diamond painting from Diamond Art Club by Chuck Pinson. It's a 70 by 93 centimeters. So it's a big guy. And it's a square diamond painting called Honey Drip Farm. I had asked you guys to vote and tell me which of my Chuck Pinson diamond paintings you thought that I should work on for the Chuck-along, which begins today. That's being hosted by Mindy from Mindy's Diamond Moment and Maritza from Kiss My Crafts. And this is what won by a pretty big majority. This was the winner of the voting, so this is the one that you all decided that I should start on for the event. So silly me, I didn't grab my drills, so hold on just 1 second while I grab the drills for this. They're just here in the closet. Okay. So I've got my drills, and you guys are going to chat with me while I place my first drills on this canvas and get started with this event. This is my second Chuck-along. The first one I did Reflections on Country Living, and that was also a square. And so this will be my second square diamond painting for Chuck-along that I'm doing. Jeff is going to work on Serenity, which is a round kit that I unboxed fairly recently. It was a fairly recent new release. Today I'm going to use my trusty dusty white star ore tray, my one of my favorite pens from Jim's Handmade Pen Shop. I used this last time too. I get sucked into my favorites, and then that's just what I want to use, so that's what I'm going to use. I've got Not Your Mama's Mud in my 4-placer and Micro Dots in my single placer. I've got my Meyer reading glasses. Y'all don't care about that. Oh, but I do need to probably turn on my, well, I might be okay. I thought maybe I needed to turn on my light, but I think I might be okay. But I am going to have to tilt you guys down a little. Whoops, sorry, that's down a little too far. I got this new tripod stand, and I'm still trying to get used to it. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to section this guy off with my release papers. So I use these Star Ore Diamond Painting release papers. They're double-sided. They come in a pack of 60. They come in 2 different sizes. These are the 120 by 160 millimeter, which makes them like 4 by 6 inches, about that. But these are my favorite size. They just seem to lay out well. They come in a smaller size. I'm not sure what that size is. And when I do this, I don't cover my entire diamond painting all at the same time. I used to, but then I realized that was kind of wasteful. I was kind of tying up release papers when I didn't really need to. So now I'll do like two rows across and then move them up as I go, as I'm working, and that seems to work out perfectly fine. And with this one, this diamond painting is so big that I don't even think I need to do the whole row across. I think that I can get by with just doing, you know, a block like over to here, just enough to peel my cover sheet back. So then I just leave the cover sheet on the rest of it. So first thing I do is I kind of lay these out on the canvas, and I see whether they're going to work out better going the length way or this way, which depending on the length of the diamond painting, which way is gonna I'm gonna use less papers. So let me just do that real quick. And it looks like they're going to lay out absolutely perfectly the lengthwise way. So that's what way we're going to go. We're not even going to test it the other way. So let me just get a few started here. And what I try to do when I do this is I don't need those glasses on right now. I try to line it up as squarely as I can, and I try to end on a line. And it's really easy to do when you're working with a square drill painting, because those lines are there, you know, are on the canvas, and you can see it's not quite as easy when you're working with a round drill canvas. But I always try to end on a grid line. So that way you don't have exposed area where you're not going to be drilling. And then I just give it a little bit of an overlap. So I think I'm going to go over about, maybe four release papers width. And then plus, if you're lining it up on the grid lengthwise, it's going to line up widthwise as well. But these papers, I've noticed, are not absolutely perfectly measured. So you might end up with some variances. You see I got a little bit of variance at the top. So you just want to make sure you're going to leave enough space to cover with your next paper. So and it's not like rocket science. I mean, you know what I'm saying. It's not like if you don't have it perfect. See, I got to bring it down a little bit. It's not like if you don't have it perfectly straight, it's going to be that big of a deal. All right. Get a couple more on here and then we can get started. That was foolish. So how do you guys do it if you use release papers? Do you cover your whole canvas, or do you just do small sections like I do, or do you do it in a row? Just curious, just because everybody has their own methods and their own ways. Like, I'm super surprised, like, when I heard of the way some people kit up by having like one container that's always container number 30. You know what I mean? And so then no matter what canvas they're working on, container number 30 is going to always have number 30, you know. And that kind of makes sense because then you don't have to renumber your containers. But on the other hand, I don't ever, that makes it so that you have to constantly be referring to your legend. And the way I kit up I do it by in DMC code order. And then I'm just looking from the canvas and looking for my symbol. And so I don't ever even have to look at the legend while I'm working, which to me is, I prefer that. But I suppose if I've never done it any other way, how do I know that I prefer that? It's just weird. And then like laying them out is different too, because the way I lay mine out in my containers, both Maddie and Jeff and my friend Sarah who diamond paints, nobody does it the same way I do it. So I start, because I love these 56 grid containers. So I start right here in the bottom left with my first number, and then I go across those 4 and then up here to the next one and across those 4 and up to the next one and up to the next one like this. And then go down here and start on this second side with the bottom left and go up. Now, to everybody else, that doesn't make any sense to do it that way. Like everybody says they would start from here, from the top left, and then go all the way across. And I guess I can see that. But for me, for some reason, that just logically in my mind makes the most sense. And I don't know why that is, because, yeah, doesn't seem like it would be the logical place to start. I agree. But I guess I'm a weirdo. I mean, we knew that already, right? Right. So I think I might have to turn on my other light there behind you. So let me just, let's see, is my head going to be in the camera? Like I said, this is a new setup for me. So it's a little bit different. And then until I get some drills on, I always kind of put my release paper kind of off to the side there so I can set my tray on it. I'm going to start with that one, that down and to the right. Let me just get some drills so I can get started. And of course it's going to be 3371. That's Chuck Pinson's favorite color. I think. There's always so much 3371 in every Chuck Pinson. So here we are, you guys. It's September 1st. My no start is over. And I am going to place my first drill for Chuck Along. So exciting. So here goes nothing. Ta-da! My first 4 drills have been placed. Yay! I did it. I went the entire month. Well, I guess I kind of cheated in that I did take those special drill projects up north with me last week, but I could not easily transport my big canvases that I have been working on. And I'm sorry, you guys, I gotta turn that light on. You're gonna get a little bit of a bright, it's gonna do a thing for a second, and then it should adjust. There. Sorry about that. That's so much better. I could barely see. All right. I apologize for blinding you if I did. But I couldn't see. But anyway, yeah, I could not take those huge canvases up north. I just didn't have anywhere to work on them in any easy fashion, and they're just not easily transportable. So I did take a few special drill kits up north with me because I could not imagine going 5 days without diamond painting. It just was just not within the realm of possibility. So I did take those couple special drill kits up there and worked on those last week. So I technically guess I cheated. But all in all, I did pretty darn, and I did do one special drill kit during Mindy's live because she was doing Smashing the Specials for the month of August. I did work on one special drill kit during her live one night. But for the most part, I did fantabulous. I did have a couple of moments of weakness where I had canvases sitting on my lap, just in out of the box, and I was so close to getting them up and getting started, and I resisted the temptation. I put it down, put it away, and I didn't do it. So I'm very, very proud of myself that I was able to resist that urge. But it was tough. I don't know if I should make it an annual thing. And I should actually make it a semi-annual thing and do it. I gotta bring this closer to me, guys. I'm sorry. I should make it a semi-annual thing and do it a couple times a year. But we'll see. We'll see how that goes. I don't know if I've got that much willpower. It was hard enough doing it just once. So, what's been going on with you guys? I know I was out of the loop for about a week. I missed out on about a bazillion comments. I apologize for that. I think I'm pretty well caught up. If I'm not, if there's a comment that I missed, I sincerely apologize. And if you wouldn't mind, just because there were so many notifications and I think I hit everybody, but I'm not 100% sure. So if you sent me a comment and I haven't responded to it yet, if you'll please just ask me the question again as a comment to this video, I would greatly appreciate it, because that means I missed it. Because I went through yesterday and I got caught up, or what I thought was caught up. But I'm not saying that I didn't miss some. So yeah, if there was something that you asked me and I didn't respond to you, it's not because I was ignoring you. It's just that there were so many comments that I was backed up on, and I think I hit them all, but I'm not 100% sure that I did. And I would never ever purposely ignore somebody or not respond to their comment. So yeah, so my trip up north was really nice. In fact, at the end of this little, I'm not going to keep you guys too long. I'm not going to keep you for a full hour. I just wanted to have a chance to show you what I finished for the month of August. And then I also wanted to get some first drills on my first September canvas. I did, after midnight last night, I did get some drills on my Drills and Chills painting entry. So I did get a few, like not even a section, put in on my Drills and Chills entry for this fall. I'm doing the Keys of the Savage Garden, the new Inés Guerrero painting. Well, come on, what are you doing here, drill? We've got a crooked drill and he doesn't want to straighten out. What the deuce? There we go. I had to use my fingers. Probably not advisable, but I did it anyways. There are no diamond painting police. You can do whatever you want. It's your canvas. So I did get a few drills laid on that after midnight last night, but not even a whole section. And so I feel like this is really my first new start, because I'm going to work on this pretty steadily now through the end of the day. Just because it is such a big canvas, and I definitely want to get this finished within the month. And I'm going to have to really, work at it, just because I do have other projects going with my niece's my granddaughter's blanket that I need to get finished. I have some cross-stitch projects that I have been just itching to start. And I'm going to do a separate video and show you guys. I did a thing. I know that I always say that, you know, I only do stamped cross-stitch, and that I prefer, and I still do prefer stamped cross-stitch, but I was inspired by another YouTuber and I saw a kit or a pattern that I absolutely fell in love with, and I was inspired to give it a try. And so we're going to see how that goes with counted cross stitch on linen. And I've got some haul to show you, and I'm excited because now I've got all this haul, and I'm excited that I'll finally be able to put it to use and get some projects started and see how it's going to go. I suppose I shouldn't even say that I still will like stamp cross stitch better, because I haven't tried the counted yet. So that's not really a fair thing for me to say. And I need to stop saying that I'm not going to do something, or that, you know, I like something better than the other thing, when I haven't really even tried the other thing better yet. So, yeah, I have that coming up, some cross-stitch stuff, new cross-stitch stuff. And hand knitting. I'm going to do a video about hand knitting a blanket. I think I mentioned that in my last video. I've just got so many videos that I need to put out with unbaggings from different companies that have contacted me, that I just have a backlog of stuff that I want to talk about and videos that I want to make. And I'd be putting out 2-3 videos a day if I did everything that I want to do. And I think you guys all would be a little bit sick of me if I did that. So I'll just have to space it out and wait until I have, you know, a minute to breathe. So, yeah, so I went up north. I was working on my great nephew's blanket, and I told my friend Jennifer that, yeah, I needed to finish that blanket by Sunday. This was on Tuesday. I needed to finish that blanket by Sunday, and then I had to make another blanket for my granddaughter. But I said, but I've got until the 7th to do that. And she said, Angie, you realize the 7th is like a little more than a week away? And I was like, oh, shit, it sure is, isn't it? So we went into town, went into Alpena the next day and went to the Joann's there, and I got the yarn that I needed and started that blanket up right away as well. And you can see how far I got with that one. I got quite a bit done. My thumb was actually numb. I had done so much crocheting while I was up there. And so I did that. Then we had one day up there where it rained the entire day. So we did nothing outside. We just snuggled in our blankets because it was very cool as well. Snuggled in our blankets in the house, watched PBS because that's the only station we can get in up there. Watched a bunch of PBS, and I crafted, and Jennifer played her word games on her iPad, and I actually am super impressed because this whole time when I'm diamond painting, the one thing that she always says is that if that was her, she would get so frustrated that she would take all those diamonds and throw them against the canvas, and whatever stuck, that's the way the picture would look. She'd throw them on there, and however they landed, that would be the picture. So I think after all of this time of watching me diamond paint, and then I got her daughter into diamond painting, and I also got her granddaughter into diamond painting. Finally, as I was getting ready to leave, she said, you know, I think I'll try one. Leave one for me to try. I think I'll give one a try. Because she was staying up there through the holiday weekend, so she's going to be up there until next, let's see, today is Wednesday the 1st. She's going to be up there until at least the 6th. So she had a good 2 weeks after I left that she was going to be up there by herself. I got a big clump of diamonds here. It's weird. I can't figure out what's making them stick together, but they're all stuck together. And so I was shocked. After all this time, I finally wore her down, and now she's going to give it a try. So I'm excited to see how that goes for her and if she liked it. And, you know, of all the people that I have introduced diamond painting to, I don't think that there has been one of them, not even my husband, who was like, yeah, no, I hate this. You know what I mean? Like, every person that I've introduced diamond painting to has absolutely fallen in love with it and has, you know, become a diamond painter as a hobby. So I can't imagine that she would be any different. Maybe she will. Maybe she'll surprise me and say she hates it, but I can't imagine she would be any different than anybody else. So I got her to try diamond painting while I was up there. And then the reason I had taken a bunch of extras with me, I had taken a bunch of extra stuff, diamond paintings and canvases and drills, because her niece was supposed to come up and visit. And I had thought that she might enjoy trying it. And I thought, I have too much crap. And so I thought, we'll kill two birds, and one way for me to maybe get rid of a lot of the excess stuff that I have and also maybe give her something, a hobby she might like would be to introduce her to diamond painting. So I took a bunch of stuff for her, and then she ended up not coming, but my friend Jennifer's sister-in-law did come over, and she had actually done a partial diamond painting from diamond dots that she had gotten at Joann's and had really liked it. So she went through my little stash that I had brought with me, and she picked out quite a few that she liked, and she took them home, and she actually sent a picture the very next day of a special drill partial that she did that she finished already in a day, and she loved it, and she was really enjoying it. So so that's another person that I got into diamond painting. So I am just a diamond painting recruiter, I guess you could say. So that was fun to be able to do that. And then on Friday, let's see, I came home on Saturday. So on Friday, up there where I go, there are a lot of Amish people. And then I don't know everybody knows what Amish are, I would assume. But there are a lot of Amish people, Amish farms up where I go up north. And there's a farm not too far from where we are. That's an Amish farm, and they have a kind of like a general store and bakery. And on Fridays, they do fresh baked donuts. And they are the best stinking donuts that I have ever had in my life. They are so, so good. So they open at 9 o'clock, and you got to get there lickety split, like right at 9 o'clock, because they do sell out, and they're the best darn donuts. So we went Friday and got our donuts, and I ate about 4 donuts on Friday. And to say I had a stomach ache would be putting it light, or would be, yeah, I had a little bit of a stomach ache from eating 4 donuts, but they were good, though. They were good. And I don't know what they do differently. It's almost, I think they use potato flour. I don't think that they use regular flour. I think they use potato flour in them because they almost taste like a punchki. If you've never had a punchki, they're a Polish pastry that is made only on Fat Tuesday, the day before Lent for Catholics. And the ones that are made, the traditional ones that are made with potatoes. And not the ones that you get from the grocery store. Those are just like regular donuts to me. But the traditionally made Polish pastry is made with potatoes. And so these donuts kind of taste like that. And so it makes me wonder if they don't make them with potato flour. But they're really, really good. So we did that. And then also when we had gone to Alpena so that I could get the yarn, we also popped into Goodwill. I wanted to see if they had any yarn there for my granny square blanket that I'm making. I'm always on the lookout for leftover yarn, just because I want to make it as many different colors as possible. So I'm always on the lookout for cheap yarn, in any quantity, because you don't need very much to make granny squares. And so we popped in there. I got a pair of Nike brand tennis shoes that were brand new. There was not even any marks on the treads at all. They had never been worn outside. They were brand stinking new. I paid $7 for those suckers. I was so tickled. I was so excited. That was like the best sale in forever. I also got a pair of Rocket Dog shoes for $7 that were brand new. They're kind of like camouflage, and those are really cool too. And yeah, so that was kind of a fun little outing. We went, and I also went to Harbor Freight while I was there. Got myself some Harbor Freight containers because you can never have too many of those. And where else did we go? Just to Meijer, because the yarn that I needed for my great nephew's blanket was from Meijer. So that was the end of our little trip into town, so to speak. And that was my trip up north. It was a longer trip than usual as far as the driving portion of it, because if you watched my WIP and chat from last week, you'll know that when I was going up north the weekend before that, I had gotten a speeding ticket. So in an effort to make sure that I did not get any more speeding tickets, I made sure that I drove exactly the speed limit the whole way up and the whole way back. So I was not in any danger of getting any more speeding tickets. So I did learn a lesson. So I guess it worked. The program worked for me. But still, it was annoying because it's about a 3-hour drive. And it's mostly on like a 2-lane highway, which can get pretty monotonous. And you're just going by all farmland. It's pretty monotonous and boring. And you sure do have an inkling to feel like you want to speed. That's for sure. But I didn't. I was good. I was very, very good. So, all right. So that's enough chitter chat. Let's get down to business so I can let you guys go. So I'm not holding you hostage all day. Let's talk about this giveaway. So we are going to do, for the 1,000 subscriber giveaway for my channel. Again, I just want to say thank you to everyone who is a subscriber. And for this giveaway, the only requirement is that you do have to be a subscriber to win. So if you're not subscribed, please subscribe if you plan on entering to win this giveaway. The first prize is going to be, there will be 3 prizes given away. The first prize is going to be a $50 Diamond Art Club gift card. And the second prize is going to be a $25 DP with Sparklers gift card. So you can get some sparklers or ABs or quad cubes or whatever it is that you'd like to kind of bling up your canvases. They also do now sell licensed diamond paintings. So you could put that towards one of their new licensed diamond painting kits. I think you guys all saw one that I had purchased at the retreat back in June. It's called Colorful Lady. I did a WIP and chat with Maddie where I worked on that diamond painting. And then I also showed it in my video where I showed all of my works in progress. But there are other beautiful diamond paintings that they have just recently come out with that you could put that gift card towards as well. And then the third prize is going to be a tin of Patty Wax Super Sticky that I just ordered and received. So those are going to be the 3 prizes. And what we'll do is I will do a random comment picker. And we'll start with the Patty Wax and then do the DP with Sparklers. And then the final drawing will be for the $50 Diamond Art Club gift card. So this is open to international as well as American entries. So if you are not in the US, you are still able to participate. And if you were to win the Patty Wax, I will definitely pay for shipping. I'm not worried about that. So what do you need to do to win? What you will need to do to win is comment on this video. And tell me where, because I have done so much vacationing this summer and I've gone so many different places and done so many different things. I would like to hear from you. Where is your favorite place, or what is your favorite thing to do vacation wise in the summer? So, where's your favorite vacation spot, or what is it that is your favorite thing to do as a vacation in the summer? And so, put that in the comments section, and send it to me as a comment, and I will choose 3 random winners, and you will win one of those 3 prizes that I mentioned. Pretty easy, pretty standard, and that's all you need to do. Now, if you comment and you don't tell me what your favorite vacation spot and or thing is, then you won't be eligible for the prize. So only those comments that talk about what your favorite summer vacation thing to do is are going to be eligible for the prizes, I should say. So that's it, easy peasy. And I will give you all, today is Wednesday, September the 1st. I'm going to give you all until Wednesday, September the 8th. So I'll give you a week from today. I will pull the winner and do a video with the announcement of the winner. I will give you until noon Eastern time on next Wednesday. So noon Eastern on Wednesday, September the 8th is when I will pick the winners. So good luck to you all, and I hope that you will like the prizes. And I am excited to do this as a way to give back and say thank you to everyone for supporting me and for supporting my channel. I truly, truly, truly appreciate you being here. That being said, I am going to let you guys go, but hang on for just a moment after I'm done talking, because at the end of this video, I did shoot a few clips of up north, just a few little outdoorsy things. It doesn't take too long at all. They're just maybe a minute, 2 minutes each. But I just wanted to show you guys some of the things that we were doing up there, or some of the beautiful vistas and scenes that I get to enjoy when I'm up there. And so you can see maybe why that is my very favorite place to be in the summer, and my very favorite thing to do in the summer is to go up to the farm. And yeah, so that's that. So stay tuned. Stay tuned for just a couple minutes to see those, and I look forward to reading all of your comments, and I look forward to choosing a winner or choosing 3 winners, and I wish you all the very best of luck. So thanks again for watching, and I will talk to you all in my next video. All right, thanks a lot, guys. Bye.
Good morning, sunshines. Even if it isn't morning where you are, it's morning here. I just wanted to show you guys what I wake up to in the morning when I come up north. Isn't it just absolutely gorgeous? So I'm standing just outside my bedroom, and this is part of the orchard, and just this beautiful sunrise. And I just want you to hear how perfectly, of course now there's a car coming. There's never any cars coming. But just hear the absolute silence. So this is just part of the orchard. And I don't know, I just thought you might appreciate seeing the beautiful sunrise and hearing the beauty of nature. All right, I don't know where to stick this clip in, but just wanted to share. Bye. I don't know if you guys can see them out there. I'm gonna try to zoom. I hope I don't make you guys sick. But there's about a dozen deer. out there in the field. Oh, they're looking at me now. Eating this morning. Those two on the left are bucks. I just saw them. They were doing a little dance with each other. I guess they're not really, they're on the, to the left to the middle. Oh, now they're starting to walk away. But they were butting horns. It was so cute. Doing a little, oh look, they're doing it again. Do you see that? I apologize for how shaky this is. Look at them. Isn't that cute? It's adorable. Okay, I'll let you guys go. I'm going to do a little pan around. This is another part of the orchard. In the pond. One of the ponds. And the chicken coop barn. You don't care about that. Let's see if we can get him again. Trying to be real gentle with how I'm turning this. Alright, I'll see you guys in my next clip. So I showed you guys the sunrise this morning. Now I'm going to show you the sunset. Isn't it just beautiful? I hope that's coming through. So today we went into Alpena. Went to Joann's and I got some yarn because I realized last second that I only have a week to get my granddaughter's Afghan made for her birthday, which is September 7th. So I got the yarn to make that. I got 2 skeins in on that, and I am almost finished with my nephew's blanket. I did about 1 skein of that. I've got about 1 to go. So hopefully I can finish that up tonight. And that was my day on the farm today. It was hotter than heck, but we had a great day. So I'll talk to you guys again soon.